Yo, they're saying that rappers, everybody, not just rappers, influencers, everybody are slowly switching up on Little Durk since he's been in jail. You know, when Little Durk was out, a lot of people was not messing with Youngboy when Durk was on the road. But now Durk's in jail and he's looking like he could get life and it's looking bad for him. You're seeing people slowly starting to navigate more over, switch over to Youngboy, which a lot of these people in the first place should have just stayed in the middle anyway. A lot of them should have stayed in the middle anyway. They should have never tried to pick side. They should have been able to go over there and tell both of them as men, yo, this is between you lot. It's got nothing to do with me, yeah. If I want to go and do some business, make some music, as long as I ain't over there chatting you and I ain't over there chatting you, then cool. This is the music industry. This ain't the streets. This is what should have happened at the beginning. You're seeing Little Durk. You're seeing Little Durk in jail. You're seeing certain people pop up at Little Youngboy's concerts who wouldn't even associate or be around Youngboy before this. All of a sudden, now they're around Youngboy. They're going to his concerts. But I'm gonna start off with Kai Cenat, yeah. Remember, I done a video about this. Little Durk's OTF DJ was upset when he seen Kai Cenat at YB's concert because Kai Cenat told him that he don't mess with YB. But since Durk's been in jail, this is what Kai Cenat's doing.
What his motherfucking name
Yo, one thing I'm gonna say about Youngboy, yeah, he has got one of the most dedicated fan bases out of everybody. Youngboy's Blackball, you know, half the industry, when that thing happened with Von, half the industry stopped work, didn't want to stand nowhere near Youngboy to upset Durk or nothing, and it hasn't affected Youngboy, his music, his sales, anything. Youngboy is a man. Comparing him to Durk has got more potential to be a worldwide artist. There's probably more people bumping Durk in Japan than Youngboy. I don't know, but Youngboy has got much more of a cult fan base than Durk. Like Durk just on his own is not gonna do good sales wise as Youngboy on his own. Youngboy can do numbers on his own. He don't need nobody. That's why he made the tune called "Fuck the Industry" Part 1 and 2. That was just one, yeah. Let's get into another. G Herbo. Now G Herbo, yeah. Look, G Herbo is here turning up to Youngboy in the club with his girl. G Herbo's turning up to Youngboy in the club with his girl. He's here rocking. As soon as he sees his girl put the camera on him and he knows he's recording, he kind of turned it down a bit. But look, first you can see him kind of getting down with the music. This is Youngboy's tune. But when his girl puts the camera on him, he kind of calms down a bit. But yeah, Chicago, yeah, the Chicago NBA Youngboy has a heavy fan base in Chicago. Chicago's probably one of his most core fan bases. They love him in Chicago just because of that King Von stuff, you know. There'll be a group of people that don't, but he probably gets more love in Chicago than hate. That's a fact. And a lot of these Chicago rappers, Chicago YNs, they all bump Youngboy. You can tell G Herbo knows the lyrics to Youngboy's tune. You get me? And even here, like, he talks about Youngboy. Like, I don't think you see a lot of this when Durk is out. Hear what he's saying in this interview. I don't think he would have said this if Durk was out. This is just my opinion.
Now, I know there was a big concert that was supposed to happen in Chicago. It got canceled. NBA Youngboy concert.
Yeah.
Do you feel
You
like
got
that?
a slime green in your hair.
That wasn't on purpose. But so do you feel like that was something that was necessary that they should have done?
Nah, I feel like they should let him do it. I feel like he should have done the show for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like I feel like, bro, I'm the type. I ain't no hater. Like you know what I'm saying. Like, and what he doing is like it's still like influential to like you know what I'm saying the kids and you know like me and Youngboy we don't got no beef. Like I fuck with him. I want to see that win.
Yeah.
For sure. Like and I still say on this interview.
See what he says? Me and Youngboy ain't got no beef. I F with him. Like, I don't know if he would have said that if Durk was out. At the same time, though, I respect his decision, like, because he's not getting involved. It's not nothing to do with him. He's from over east in Chicago. Them men are from south. Obviously, they're cool, but that's their beef. Do you know what I'm saying? I think a G Herbo and NBA Youngboy tune would slap. You know what I'm saying?
King Von is my brother. I love him to death.
Yeah.
I don't care about that type of shit. Like, I'm all for like empowerment when it comes.
What I don't agree with is though, like him saying that YB should have performed in Chicago. Because if he performed in Chicago, he definitely was gonna diss Durk Von, and he was gonna go there with Von. That's a bit disrespectful. Coming from Chicago, you probably should feel like, rah, it's kind of a disrespect to the whole city. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
To like black men, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
I've been knowing Von for 15 plus years. I love him to death. Like that was my real brother. But I want to see every nigga win. I feel like he should have did it because my godson, my little brother who passed away, my little brother lost his life to the streets. My little brother's son, love Youngboy.
Told ya, the Chicago, his godson loves Youngboy. Chicago, Youngboy has a heavy fan base in Chicago. But yeah, here's another thing, like, Lil Baby, bro, Lil Baby. See Lil Baby liking NBA Youngboy's pictures and all that, yeah. When Durk was on road, Lil Baby was not messing with Youngboy. Not at all. Here he is liking his pictures. YB's got a tune called I Hate Youngboy, and he takes shots at Lil Baby in that tune. And he performed that tune on tour yesterday, I'm sure it was. I'm going to get that video. I'm going to get that clip up in a minute. Where is it? Yeah. As you can see, NBA Youngboy performed Lil Durk's diss song, I Hate Youngboy, in Atlanta with Lil Tim, the guy who killed Von. The song also takes shots at Lil Baby and 21 Savage. Lil Baby was just liking his picture, and my man performed this yesterday after Lil Baby liked his picture. He performed this in Atlanta, Lil Baby and 21 Savage's hometown. He dissed them both. Let's get into it.
Private phone, nigga. What you talking about, nigga?
Yo, I'm telling you now, yeah, Youngboy, I swear down, yeah, his fan base is, he don't need nothing else. He don't need to do songs with Drake. He don't need to do songs with artists who have got bigger, like, worldwide fan bases, you know, different kind of, like, crossing over to that different kind of fan base. Youngboy don't need that. He's got his hardcore fans, and they rock with him hard. You get me? A lot of rappers. If you're a street rapper, because I class Youngboy as a street rapper, you know, Youngboy is not really a what's the word? A commercial rapper. He's not a commercial rapper. Youngboy is like to me, Youngboy is like an underground artist with the biggest fan base of underground artists. On NBA, he can do numbers like 100K a week that a lot of these rappers don't do. They need big features to even get there. Young Thug just dropped, you know, last month, was it? Young Thug didn't even do Young Thug done about 50, 48K his first week. NBA Youngboy, if he drops, he's doing 100K or something like that. Youngboy has got a bit. Youngboy does more numbers than Young Thug, yeah, and Youngboy will have less features. And Young Thug is more of an international artist than Youngboy. His fan base is crazy, yeah. So you see, little baby, when Durk was out, yeah, little baby weren't sitting next to Youngboy or nothing, or kind of now he's trying to get close to him. That's fake. If I was Youngboy, I'd be like, nah, you stay over there, bro. Another person I want to talk about is Drake. Yeah, when Youngboy got a song called "Fuck the Industry Part 2," and in the tune there he says, "Yo, he talked to Drake on FaceTime. Drake said he was feeling him, but he fucks with Durk, so he can't do nothing with him." Drake is not a street guy. Drake shouldn't even got involved in that. Drake is one of them guys that you'd see over there with your up and then come and mess with you, and you know that, yo, this guy ain't, you get me? Drake's one of the guys that probably can get away with it where man wouldn't feel away for him to pick a side. Do you know what I'm saying? And like I said, Youngboy don't really need to do a tune with Drake, because I don't like it. Don't really do nothing. It will do something for him, but like I said, Youngboy has got his hardcore fan base is good regardless, but Drake should have never picked sides to a point where he says, yo, I rock with Durk, so I can't rock with you. Drake, you're not a street guy. You shouldn't have done that. And here's an artist from Chicago named Lil Zay Osama, yeah. He's talking about how the industry is starting to side with Youngboy now, instead because Durk's locked up. Let's get into this.
It's so surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB dick in the industry. That's how it go. They only gonna fuck with you when it's beneficial to them. None of these niggas ain't grow up with Durk. None of these niggas ain't friends or real homies with Durk for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Because where we from, if you fuck with me, my ops is your ops is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I fuck with both parties, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that.
He said, yo, you're not wrong. That's what a lot of these people should have done. All these people, if I was Youngboy, that I seen kind of stay away from me or kind of side more with Durk. Now Durk's locked up trying to fuck with me. Now you fake, man. Stay away. That's what I'd feel.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the motherfuckers that still there, stayed down for Durk, his real family and friends. You feel me? Hey, look, and understand.
They're the only ones that should have. The people that Durk should only be expecting that kind of loyalty from people he really rocked with, not just, but especially his crew and that, you get me? But obviously he's probably got some people he messes with outside of rap that he kind of would look at like, say, right, you're messing with him as well. I thought we was tighter than that, like, you know. But besides that, in the industry, ain't you heard I've heard a song. I can't remember who said it. There's no friends in the industry. You gotta go in there and know who's your friend and who's not your friend, who to use to your advantage. It's all about usage, you know. Because when you're popping, everyone's gonna want to work with you. When you're not popping, they ain't. And that's how it is. And it's not even a fake. That's just, if you ain't useful, you're useless in that industry. Only look for loyalty from your people, your day ones, your circle, your label, or anyone else. You should understand that, yo, and you should treat them the same as well. Where's Academics? Academics is saying the same thing as well, DJ.
I think Durk went to jail and I think niggas doing their calculations like, yo, y'all don't think he getting out. Yo, YB, what's popping? Word 2. I think that's exactly what's happening. And hey, fuck it. You know what I mean? Shit, you know, it's YB's own man. It's up to him. Cause I know he see a lot of niggas now publicly want to either come to his shows, stand next to him, do music with him, right? Yo, shit, yo, let me pop out on tour with you. Granted, we get it. Everybody's just trying to feed their family, but it's a lot of fake shit in here, man. I think Durk went to jail.
Yeah, Academics are saying the same thing. You get me? You see man like Offset at Youngboy's tours and that now at his shows now. Before Offset was more just in the middle, wasn't rocking with no one. A lot of people, I think Youngboy is smart enough to see the fakeness. You get me? He's smart enough to see the fakeness. And if I was him, I wouldn't work with Drake because you do not need that. Drake's fan base. Youngboy doesn't need anyone. Youngboy is a special kind of artist. I'm telling you now, he's a special kind of artist, man. Where he don't really need anyone. If anything, if anything, rappers need some of Youngboy's fan base. That cult following. That's what they need. So at this point, he might be doing them. Youngboy is not a man to make hits with Drake like the hit that Durk made with Drake and that. Youngboy is not that kind of commercial artist. Youngboy is like a super underground rapper. That's how I look at Youngboy. And he sells out shows and he does big. And most of Youngboy's fans are black people, street ninjas, or like. He's got a core base of people from the streets and that. I ain't really heard no girls bumping Youngboy. No girls. He's got a core base of man that rock with him hard. You get me? So yeah, if I was Youngboy, I'd look at it like, yo, these men are fake anyway. But yeah, that's just me. But yeah, it's true what these. I had to really have a look. I was seeing what I want because if you notice, I've done a video about Kaisenet got turning up at Youngboy's concerts from before and that. Now Durk's not around, so I kind of been clocking it. But when I'm hearing these other man academics and Lil Zay Ozama say it as well and that, it's kind of like, yo, let me just do a little video about this because I see it as well. I see what's going on in the industry. But let me know what you lot think anyway. Do you lot think that it's fake now, people trying to get around Youngboy now? Do you lot think Youngboy should use them to his advantage or tell him to stay over there? What, you get me? Put it in the comments. Let me know why you're watching and let me know what your opinion is, yeah. And if you're watching the video, you're first to the channel, subscribe to the video, yeah. Give the video a like, people. Get me in the algorithm. And yeah, man, just stay tuned for the next video. I'm gone. Zed's World.
I done sold all this dope for years just to become a YouTuber. Shit fucked up, y'all.